Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cardboard Realms. We had some issues with our video recording, so this one and our next video will have some voiceover in order to compensate. Today we are opening a collector box of Tarkir Dragonstorm, probably one of my most anticipated sets of the year. I know that we have Marvel and we've got Final Fantasy, but I really enjoyed this return to form for Wizards with this set. And with that, let's just jump right into it. So, of course, as usual, I am having a difficult time trying to open these packs, and my Diglett thumbs are going to be all over the video. So, and with our first pack, and we get the Dragon Scale Scalding Tarn, which is absolutely amazing. It's extremely pretty. I love the treatment. And I've seen quite a few of them so far in person, so I know it's just, I think it's at 1% of the packs, but in this case, I know of someone who got 3 of them out of 2 packs, and I just got 1 out of 1 here. 1 out of 1 pack, so it's even better. Really small sample size, but that's great. There's the Great Arashan City, Stadium Headliner, Reunion of the House, Voice of Victory, and then the absolutely gorgeous Dragon Eye Lands. Love them, want them all. Apparently I'm not alone. Then, of course, commons and uncommons, but there's not that much really to look for in here other than the new Squadron Hawk, the Tempest Hawk, I believe it's called. Anyways, on to the next pack. The only thing I'm currently thinking of for the voiceover is I should have at least kept some crumpled packs so I could mimic the sounds. But, well, just visualizing it in your and trying to hear it in your head will have to do. Now we have a Sage of the Skies. This is the clan foiling. Jeskai Revelations, which is just Jeskai ability word soup onto an instant. Herd Heirloom, Floral Evoker, Narset Jeskai Waymaster. Then on to the lands. I do enjoy the Encroaching Dragonstorm. Also had quite a bit of fun with the red one the other day. These are fairly powerful. Of course, it's because it's on my Miram deck, so. Struggling again with the packs. That'll be a recurring theme. Well, there's the Jeskai Revelation. I called it word soup, so it decided to show up in the foil treatment. The Rot Curse Rakshasa. Eshki Dragonclaw. Felithar the Steadfast. And Quarry Mountain Monastery. I do enjoy the slime cycle. It is a little awkward that the land cycle from a mainly three color matters set is there are no duels, but they somehow made it work. I'm assuming there's going to be support in future sets to help out with this, because if not, unfortunately these clans are going to have to wait, especially in standard, before they could shine. Moving on to the next pack. And we've got Yathan Roadwatcher, Terra Nation, which I've seen it mentioned before this with an Vinral's disc would be funny. The Quarry Mountain Monastery, Will of the Sultai, and Ureni, the Song Unending, which at the pre-release I played a white-black deck, and then this came down against me in round 1. For that game, it did not end well. And there's the Tempest Hawk. There you go. I did see these were a little pricey at the moment, so keep them on the side. Don't expect them to quite be as good as the other ones. It actually feels like a fair one because it does need to hit, but could be good. I'm hoping I'm wrong. There's Stillness in Motion, Windcrag Siege, Sturak Elusive Hunter, Aligned Heart, and Herd Heirloom again, with not much else in these. And of course, the Sandstep Citadel is one of the great lands that should be said in the voice of Sean Connery. So it's a Sandstep Citadel. Used to do that with Shishite Citadel all the time too. Now on to the next pack. Here we see Rediscover the Way. Extremely beautiful the way that these sagas came out. These full art foil ones are really nice. Dragonfire Blade, which is pretty cool equipment. I don't think it's gonna bypass Swiftfoot Boots or the Lightning Greaves, but it could be an option. Sage of the Skies, Caldera Pyrama, and then Inevitable Defeat. For that inevitable defeat, it just Void Rend got color shifted, and while it's allowed to be countered, they threw on a Lightning Helix to the opponent's dome at the same time. Don't expect it to be a 4-of, but it could be pretty good in Standard. Just a catch-all answer to anything. And now this next pack. Very good. The Mysterized Village Full Art Foil. That's the best one of those lands. Ambling Stormshell. Rediscovering the Way again. Transforming Flourish. And Lotus Light Dancers. Followed by not much else. Moving on to the next pack. Somewhat getting the hang of opening these packs. And here we see the Frostcliff Siege. There we go. I can learn how to speak again. Elspeth. Here's a very welcome sight. 2 Planeswalkers in there. It's surprising she is number 2. Here's Become the Avalanche, and another great one in All Out Assault. Not much left in these packs. Yeah. Moving on to the next one. First hit is Sturak the Elusive Hunter. And another Inevitable Defeat. Oh, I was wrong. It can't be countered. I missed that originally. Apologies for that. Hammerhead Tyrant. And Dragonologist. And here's a foil Dragon Island. I'm very happy on that one. While I wish to collect more of these, I know that they are pricey. Quick look over, not really much else in there. And oh, wait, no, there's the baby Rhino. It's a lovely callback to Siege Rhino. Played a lot of that card back in the day. Not as much as Saffron Olive of MTG Goldfish fame, but a fair amount. Moving on to the next pack. And here we got Anafenza, United Battlefront, the new Coco, Lotus Light Dancers, Teval's Judgment, and Mysterized Village again. Hitting that one twice, pretty good for the box. Another Dragon Island, so good. They're so pretty. Moving on to last pack magic. Which I guess that would be a lot more apropos. I kept that first pack I opened for the end. But let's see what we get in here. And our last pack magic reveals an Eerie Ultimatum, another special guest. So that works out pretty well. I have a home for this one in my Carador deck already, so that's going to be amazing. It's a great art, great update. A lot of angry friends. Here's Meringue River Regent, Frostcliff Siege, Will of the Jeskai, and Tarkir Dragon Ascendant. Not much else in the rest of the cards. Oh, and there you go. I was wrong. That another pack off screen. This is what happens in voiceovers, and I don't remember quite what goes on. So apologies on that error. So here's the actual last pack magic, which, oh, wow. I had forgotten about the nice special version of Sarkin. I don't quite remember the name of this foiling. I know it's not the Halo foil, but this blue Ghost Fire one is extremely pretty. Here's a Mardu Siegebreaker, Yathan Roadwatcher, Jaws of Defeat, and the Roar of Endless Song. So now, assuming I don't still have anything off camera, this should be the last pack. Which, quite honestly, it ended up being pretty good. Mainly because of that Scalding Tarn. The Eerie Ultimatum is nice, but not all that valuable. Sarkin is extremely pretty. The Elspeth is also one of the big hitters. But that's pretty much where it ends. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and please join us on the next one.